In the heart of Eastern Europe, a story of incredible courage is unfolding. It's a story that has captured the world's attention, a testament to the power of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming adversity. This is the story of Ukraine and its defiant resistance against Russian aggression. When the first tanks rolled across the border in February 2022, many predicted a swift and decisive victory for the invading forces. The world watched, holding its breath, expecting Kyiv to fall within days. But they underestimated one crucial factor: the unbreakable will of the Ukrainian people. From the very first moments, a nation united. Ordinary citizens, from teachers and tech workers to artists and farmers, transformed into a formidable force. They weren't just defending their land, they were defending their identity, their freedom, and their very right to exist as a sovereign nation. This wasn't a spontaneous reaction. It was rooted deep in Ukraine's complex history. For centuries, the Ukrainian people have fought for their culture and independence against various empires. This long struggle has forged a national identity that is fiercely independent and deeply resilient. The spirit of the Cossacks, the memory of the Holodomor, and the experience of the 2014 Revolution of Dignity all coalesced into a powerful, unified resolve. They knew what was at stake because they had fought for it before. This historical memory became the bedrock of their resistance. The defense of Kyiv in the initial weeks of the invasion became a legendary chapter in modern warfare. While the world saw images of a massive convoy stalled outside the capital, on the ground, a different battle was being waged. Small, agile units of Ukrainian soldiers and territorial defense forces used their knowledge of the local terrain to their advantage. They conducted daring ambushes, targeted supply lines, and turned the forests and suburbs around Kyiv into a nightmare for the invading army. It was a masterclass in asymmetrical warfare, proving that determination and clever tactics could challenge a seemingly superior military machine. The iconic phrase, "Russian warship, go yourself," from the defenders of Snake Island, became a global rallying cry, perfectly encapsulating the fearless David versus Goliath spirit of the Ukrainian resistance. This spirit extends far beyond the front lines. In cities and towns under occupation, a quiet, brave resistance continues to thrive. The Yellow Ribbon movement is a powerful example. Citizens secretly tie yellow ribbons, a color of the Ukrainian flag, in public spaces, a simple yet profound act of defiance. They paint the letter Y, a unique character in the Ukrainian alphabet, on walls and buildings, a symbol of their distinct cultural identity and a silent protest against attempts at Russification. These acts, while small, carry immense risk. They are a constant reminder to the occupying forces and a beacon of hope for those living under their control that Ukraine is not and will not be conquered. This civilian resistance is a crucial part of the struggle, demoralizing the invaders and maintaining national morale. The international response has been a critical component of Ukraine's ability to resist. The initial shockwave of the invasion galvanized a level of global unity not seen in decades. Nations around the world imposed unprecedented sanctions on Russia, aiming to cripple its war economy. More importantly, a steady stream of military and humanitarian aid began flowing into Ukraine. This support, from advanced weaponry like HIMARS and air defense systems to essential medical supplies and generators, has been a lifeline. It has allowed the Ukrainian military to not only hold the line, but also to launch successful counteroffensives, liberating significant territories like Kharkiv and Kherson. This global partnership has demonstrated a powerful commitment to international law and the principle of national sovereignty. Creativity has also become a weapon of war for Ukraine. In bomb shelters and makeshift studios, artists, musicians, and filmmakers are documenting their reality and sharing their stories with the world. Murals depicting national heroes and symbols of resistance have appeared on bombed-out buildings, turning ruins into canvases of hope. Musicians have composed anthems that have gone viral, spreading a message of defiance and unity. The Kalush Orchestra's victory at Eurovision with their song Stefania was a moment of immense national pride, a cultural triumph that resonated globally. This cultural front is vital. It preserves Ukrainian identity, counters Russian disinformation, and keeps the world emotionally connected to their struggle, ensuring that the human cost of the war is never forgotten. However, we must be clear. The cost of this resistance is immense. Every day brings news of heartbreaking losses. Cities like Mariupol, Bakhmut, and Avdiivka have been reduced to rubble. Millions have been displaced from their homes, becoming refugees in their own country or abroad. Families have been torn apart, and the psychological scars of this conflict will last for generations. The stories of resilience are inspiring, but they are born from immense suffering. It's crucial to remember the human toll behind the headlines and the daily sacrifices being made by ordinary Ukrainians just to survive and protect their loved ones. Looking ahead, the path is long and uncertain. Ukraine's spirit remains unbroken, but the challenges are monumental. The country faces the daunting task of continuing to defend its territory, while simultaneously planning for a massive reconstruction effort. The international community's sustained support will be more critical than ever, not just in military aid, but in economic and humanitarian assistance to help rebuild the nation. The ultimate goal is clear: a just and lasting peace, one that respects Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. The fight is not just for Ukraine. It's a fight for the principles of freedom, self-determination, and the international order that has maintained relative peace for decades. The story of Ukraine's resistance is a powerful reminder that the strength of a nation is not measured by the size of its army, but by the spirit of its people. It's a story of courage, ingenuity, and an unyielding love for freedom. It teaches us that even in the darkest of times, unity and defiance can light a path forward. Thank you so much for watching and for taking the time to understand this incredibly important story. If you found this video informative, please consider liking it and subscribing to our channel for more deep dives into global events. Your support helps us continue our work. Stay informed and stay engaged.